your knife, the way we danced till 3, the way you've changed my life. No, no, they can't take that away from me. No, they can't take that away from me.
This scene by Ginger is one of the most criticized in all her career. A defense of this, while outside the scope of this channel, is required, just as Fred's Bojangles of Harlem required a defense. They chose for Ginger to do this in French. Perhaps that was to show off that Ginger, and Fred for that matter, could both speak French. During this time, many Americans were Francophiles, which means a person who has a strong affinity towards any and all things French. As part of that, many would know the meaning of the French National Anthem, La Marseillaise, and more importantly in this context, what it means to the French. To deride this scene without that knowledge is absurd. To help you, at the end of this video, I will show a translation of their anthem. One of the great scenes in Casablanca, a movie loaded with great scenes, is when the resistance leader, Victor Laszlo, leads the French crowd in Rick's Cafe to sing La Marseillaise in response to the German military singing their national anthem. Even without knowing the words, it is a powerful scene. With the words, with these patrons risking their lives in this sign of defiance, it brings tears to my eyes. Another thing, here, 70 years ago, Ginger is recreating an actual event from 90 years before that, in 1862, or 160 years ago. These harsh critics are well versed in acting styles from that long ago. Berhardt rose to fame because she was different, provocative. Against the norm of her time, her style was to fully and naturally express her emotions. Like Ginger does here, raging at the approaching horde and declaring she, and we all, should offer our lives to defend themselves from tyranny. I cannot find it now, but I came across the usual about this scene, derisive comments that come from that dreadful combination of arrogance and ignorance, in my opinion. But then a Frenchman wrote a long and detailed commentary. Of course he understood the song, and he was also versed in Sarah Berhardt's career. He loved this scene. It touched his heart so, and he explained why. It is from him my opinion of this excellent scene is justified. It's opening night, and Ginger is a success playing Sarah Berhardt, including a great scene of her audition for the prestigious Comédie-Française. Fred is proud of Ginger, but totally devastated. Has he really lost his beloved wife? He is suffering so, more than he should, until... Well, let's not ruin this.
Well, tonight's the night.
For what?
Dinah's show's opening.
Oh, that.
Listen, where have you been these past 10 days? I can't even get you on the phone.
I've been taking a day course at City College.
Stop kidding, Josh. You look a wreck.
Well, I'm not. I feel fine. Here's to Dinah.
To Dinah. Right.
Mademoiselle, you have each been coached in gesture and diction for this audition, and you will all have an equal chance, but only one, to You'll be chosen to join the ranks of the Conservatoire Français.
Hello, Joe. How's it going?
Terrific so far. Looks like a hit.
Mademoiselle Sarah Berhardt.
What will you recite, mademoiselle?
The potion scene from Romeo and Juliet. Farewell. God knows when we shall meet again. I have a faint, cold fear thrills through my veins. Forgive me, monsieur, but these are just words and gestures taught me by my coach. I learned them like a parrot. They have nothing to do with acting, and with your permission, I'd like to recite something else. I'll recite La Marseillaise.
Oh, c'est ridicule.
Oh, but monsieur, you cannot deny a loyal French citizen the right to stand in public and speak the words of our national anthem. Allons, enfants de la patrie, le jour de gloire est arrivé. Entendez-vous dans les campagnes mugir ces féroces soldats? Nos fils, nos compagnes. Aux hommes, citoyens, formez vos bataillons, marchons, marchons, qu'un sang impur boive nos saillons.
By unanimous consent, this committee has chosen you for the Conservatoire Français.
Well, I can only hope that this evening marks the beginning of a long association between myself and my beautiful, enchanting star, whom I worship on and off the stage.
Josh, did you see any of it?
Last scene.
She was pretty good, wasn't she?
Pretty good. Great.
She sure was terrific.
What I can't get over is that Bardou fellow. He should be in the movie.
Wish he were.
He's dreamy. They make such a handsome couple.
Hey, Marie, this is Mr. Barkley, her husband.
Oh, I thought you two were divorced.
I really meant what I said before. I do worship you. I was hoping that tonight you would give me some words, some sign.
Well, later, Jacques.
Ma'am?
Are these all the telegrams?
That's all there are.
Did you ask the doorman?
Yes, I did.
You did.
Everyone in the powder room is talking about him and her.
She thinks she's proved she doesn't need me.
Thanks, she has proved it. Drink up.
And I helped her do it.
You what?
You know, when he got up on the stage to make that curtain speech, I held my breath. I thought for sure he was going to announce her engagement.
Marie, why don't you get your broomstick and fly home, huh?
I threw Dinah right into his arms.
What are you talking about? You were both to blame.
Oh, so you think it's over, too?
Well, I don't know, not necessarily.
You think she doesn't love me anymore? You think I've lost her? I love her, Ez. I've got to know where I stand. This night might be the end.
Look, she's still at the theater. Why don't you call her up?
Mary, you did double-check all the cards from the flowers.
Yes, I did, Mrs. Barkley.
And there wasn't anything.
No, not a thing.
I hope you realize what you mean to me. I don't mean anything to you, do I?
We'll talk later.
But I must know this minute. Do you still love your husband, or is it me?
Oh, but this is absurd.
Oh, I'm sorry, dear.
I'll be with you in just a second. I don't see how... You did telephone me at the hotel during rehearsals, didn't you?
No? Why? What's the matter with you?
Oh, nothing. Nothing.
Good. I'll be waiting.
Yes. Hello, Jacques,
Yeah?
darling. And I'll answer you now. I love you. Only you. Oh, I did think for a while that I might have some feeling left for Josh when I was faltering in rehearsals. But then when you started calling me and showing me the way, I realized that compared to you, he's a cheap, incompetent hack. I love you, darling.
You've made me very happy.
Mary! Mary, come on. Help me find the key. I've got to find the key. You know the one I put away at my ground. Mrs. Barkley,
Please like and subscribe.